Hello, welcome back to another episode of Modded Kerbal Space Program. Bobby is in the middle of taking satellite to the Mun, and
We
I'm
must stu-
trying to decide what to do next.
we must study the mun to find out if it is made of cheese or not.
Yes, it's
We are
not.
sending further further studies must be done.
So
So go
I'm
ahead.
I'm I'm debating on a couple things here. Um, I'm debating on okay. So I'm debating on starting to build a ship to go to Duna in orbit because in roughly like 60-ish in-game days, we will be coming up on our ideal um, transfer to Duna window. Um, I don't think we can build that ship on the ground. I'm also contemplating heading back to the Mun or Minmus for more science, and I'm also contemplating messing around with some space planes now that I have some parts unlocked. So, we're also contemplating the Sun Diver trip thing, which I might just do because I'm pretty sure I can.
I got a nice little intersect here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm thinking I'll probably just do the Sun thing, and I can probably just load up a ship I already have built for that.
And this will put me in kind of an almost like polar orbit though of the mun. Do we kind of want that? Maybe.
Yeah, I think you do
Sure. I
want
planned it that
a
way.
polar orbit.
Yeah.
I think the Mun. Yeah, you should get full coverage with the polar orbit. The Mun does spin; it just spins really slowly.
Yeah. Um, 100, like about 120 kilometer orbit.
What's the range on the part?
Um,
It's the planetary survey scanner, right?
yeah.
Oh wow, you can go huge with that. So you want to go further out, as far out as you possibly can, basically.
Even though I have a map, how far does the mapper need to be?
The mapper
Because I
is
got the mapper on it also.
500
The mapper is 500
kilometers,
kilometer. Oh, then I'm just
and
gonna
the
go further
planetary
out.
survey camera is 750.
Oh, then I am going to.
I would go like 450. I would go as far out as you can while staying in the sphere of influence. The further out you are, the more of surface of the Mun you'll be scanning with each pass.
All right, my pass right now is set for 388. So that is what in my maneuver node says it will be. We all know that that won't pan out to reality, but oh well. All right, so that is going to be an 11-minute burn. So what is my time to tea? What is our tea time, Jeb? Or actually, I'm not using Jeb. I'm using Outbart. Great and glorious Outbart Kerman. All right, let's maneuver ourselves into position here.
All right, I think the ship we use to land on Minmus will do quite well for us here. Has like stupid amounts of delta V. Yeah, let's do it. Is there anything science-wise that I should take with me? I don't think so, other than what we've already got. So, let's see, we need a pilot. Pilot, who's gonna pilot? Bilby, you can't, you're an engineer, you can't pilot. Jeb! Let's go, Jeb.
We're in science mode. It doesn't matter.
What's that?
We're in science mode. It doesn't matter.
I think it still does. I don't think you get the maneuvers, do you?
I think you get them regardless, but don't ask me.
I don't know.
I've been wrong plenty of times before. All right. So here we are on our maneuver node. Let's see. Oh, good. This is going to take. Oh, it's not going to take as long as I nearly thought it was going to, because I've got my good engine still having fuel here. So we're going to wait a little bit closer till we're near the node.
Let's see. Throttle up, and SAS is on, and we fire the engines. And actually, now we throttle back down. Because our thrust to weight ratio is probably way too high. So we're gonna do like the sun mission. I think we did it before in the vanilla stuff.
Yeah.
Where it's basically you leave Kerbal sphere of influence, do your science, and then
get the frack down.
Yeah, get back in to Kerbal sphere of influence. And it's pretty much just like a straight up launch.
All right, I'm going to release this last stage. Hopefully it won't. Oh, you know what? Hold on. F5 for safety. Now we're going to release this, and hopefully nothing happened. There we go. And now I can finish up the rest of my maneuver burn. Actually, let's look at the map and see where my maneuver burn is, and that's slow ourselves down.
So probably not this episode, but soon we're probably going to be doing our videos a bit differently. Bobby and I have been talking about this. Once we start building stations and stuff and ships in orbit, there's going to be a lot of rendezvous. And rendezvous is going to be... we're going to have to do a lot of editing for that. So what we'll probably end up doing is instead of, stopping, redoing an intro, and then starting again, basically, we'll probably just, I think we've done this maybe once before where we've recorded for too long and I've just, cut the episode in half. But we'll probably just record straight and then I'll edit it down and either edit in like intros after the fact and outros, or I'll just like to be continued or something like that. So we're going to be doing some different stuff in the future here when it comes to, how the videos are produced. At least because, we won't be able to really necessarily fit enough content into an episode, basically, because Rendezvous takes a while.
And who wants to see 30 minutes of docking and swearing?
Yeah, well, especially from you.
Oh, exactly. Yes.
All right, so we're still burning straight up here. We're going to be out of the sphere of influence soon, I would think. Our stage is probably about to go. Oh, yep, there it goes. Let's ditch that.
And we are going to watch there's our two satellites there. There's Moon Probe 2 Mun Probe 2 and Mun Probe 1. One is chasing, the other one is, I guess what's the opposite of chasing in this case?
I don't know. Leading,
is leading the Mun. And then this guy we're going to put in orbit and we'll communicate to the other two. And then they will beam back down. Oh, I see Dan's apoapsis coming out on my display here.
Okay, I think I have an escape trajectory now. hopefully this isn't going to be cutting it close as far as life support goes. We'll find out. Let's get rid of our fairing. And we should probably deploy our wonderful solar panels. We should have, like, loads of Delta V left, though. I still have, like, almost 5,000 Delta V. But anyways, what were you saying?
Well, we're getting, we're going to intersect the Mun at kind of like a 45-degree angle here. Not exactly the polar that I had planned for, but we'll see. Oh wait, my time acceleration dropped down to 0 because I reached the SOI. We'll speed that up a little bit here. All right, and just going to create a maneuver node right before the periapsis, so we can warp to that using Kerbal alarm clock. Yeah. Well, here, Alphar, you want to do a crew report? No, not an EVA. Crew report. Well, there you go. Hey, 10 science. Okay, so now let us turn SAS back on. And let's get this thing facing prograde here. There's anti-normal and prograde. Or excuse me, retrograde.
All right, well, I'm outside of Kerbin's sphere of influence here. This isn't worth as much science as I remember it being. But it's still, worth something. Yeah, it's probably going to be worth maybe 100 science, so not as much as I thought. Okay, so now we've done our science, we need to set Kerbin back as our target, and then we're basically just going to burn back towards it.
Alright. I don't want my periapsis getting all that much lower. We got an apoapsis around the Mun, but I want to lower that, so we're just going to do the old Kerbal alarm clock to the periapsis. And then work on, come on, there we go. I'm dropping that to right about there. I'll take it. 462 over 385. I'll take it. We'll take it. All right, so let's see here. I guess I could separate this.
I have a Mun encounter. It's really strange.
Like going back down?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Show up as like being on the complete opposite side.
I'm way ahead in time of you.
Yeah, actually, okay, yeah, you might get a Mun encounter then. All right, Altbart.
Yeah, you're like 4 days in the past.
Oh, really? Wow, we just started.
Yeah, well, time warping out of the solar system and all. Not the solar system,
Yeah.
You know what I mean. Okay, I think we just want to burn... Oh, there we go. Now it figured out what was going on. Yeah, we don't really want to do quite that. That's bad. Um, I don't think we want to re-enter the atmosphere from, like, I don't know how far out I am. How far out am I? What is my altitude here? Yeah, I don't think we want to re-enter the atmosphere from 83 million kilometers. 83,000 kilometers. I don't know how high this is. I can't.
All right, so this is interesting. I have the planetary survey camera out.
Uh-huh.
I don't know like how you could.
What's up?
Hold on. Scan sat attitude ideal. Oh, scan set altitude ideal. Okay, not attitude. So I have this thing pointed at the at the mun,
Mm-hmm.
and it's telling me, I'm getting it's probably pointed directly at it. Based on where it's pointed at, because the values are changing as I orbit, it's giving me readings like uranite 2.46%, substrate 1%, minerals and ore. I just don't know. Water unavailable, at water in the atmosphere unavailable.
Right. Is it giving is it giving you a map?
It's not giving me a map. It's giving me like number readouts.
Weird. Yeah,
Yeah.
again, I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know how important that is because that's for the colony stuff, but I don't think that actually I don't know.
Yeah, like where I'm pointing it now, I don't know if 2.4% is good for uranite or not.
I don't even know what the uranite's used for.
It's used for it's come on, we played space blocks. It's the uranium ore.
Well, I understand that, but in the context of the game,
You would power your space station with it, I would imagine. Maybe. I don't know. Sure. All right. So, all right. Okay, Albart. Here's what we got to do. We got to decouple this, and I'm going to try to get you back alive. Because there are no solar panels on the actual capsule. The only solar panels are on the actual dealie here. So I am going to. All right. Oh wait, hold on. F5 for safety. There we go. I am going to decouple this. Oh, and that is that is going to like launch it straight into the mun. Seriously? Seriously.
It doesn't take a lot of it doesn't take a lot of delta V around the mun to mess with your orbit.
Hold on. Is this even showing up? Why is this not even showing up? Is that no? Or is that your? No, that's the trajectory of our other two satellites, or Dan's trajectory that'll take it right into the mun. I don't even see the. I don't even see my ship anymore. Or I mean, not the ship. It's just calling it Vogon debris for some reason now.
What?
My satellite that I just launched.
Is it not connected? Did you not make sure it was connected before you decoupled it?
You mean like connected to the...
Via the satellite network. Because if it's not connected, if you didn't set up the dishes to communicate...
F9.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you didn't set up the dishes to communicate, you're not going to be able to set up the dishes to communicate once you decouple it.
I suppose you're right. That makes sense. Okay.
I'm pretty sure I killed my Kerbal.
Yeah. Oh.
And I'm not getting the science back.
All right, so we're going to activate this and set the target to... I want to set the target to Munprobe 1. It's in range. It's also in range of some of the other concepts.
You want to target Munprobe 1 and Munprobe 2, and they'll take care of the rest.
All right.
You can probably target Mission Control too, just for safety, but...
Well, I only have 2 dishes on here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so target Munprobe 1 and Munprobe 2, and it should take care of it from there. We'll have to switch to Munprobe 1 and 2 and tell them to target that satellite then, but...
Okay.
As long as you're actually have that ship active, it'll be fine. It'll figure it out, because they're both set to target active vessel.
All right, I have SAS on this particular guy, so I am just going to... here's what I'll do. All right, I'm going to point prograde and then decouple facing prograde for safety. And then speaking of safety, we're going to F5 again. All right, Alpart.
Whoa.
Got our solar panels deployed. The planetary survey camera is, even though it's not pointed at the planet, is still probing. Don't know, again, what its target is, but... yeah, well, we'll figure that out later. All right, how do I...
So, I reverted because I killed the Kerbal, right? And every time I went to launch from the reversion, it would just explode.
All right. My satellite has been decoupled. And away it goes. Like, far, far away from me.
And my game crashed.
and okay, we're still, we're more or less periapsis here. So let's, we're already facing prograde. So let's GTFO here. Albart, before you know... Ah, crap. Don't want an escape velocity. We're just going to warp to the sphere of influence. Oh, I'm doing that thing where I'm too far away. Electric charge has already been depleted?
In what?
In my capsule.
Oh. You didn't put a panel on your capsule?
Yeah. No, I told you that was the problem I have. The engines will still be able to do stuff.
Well, yes. But, I mean, you're going to die trying to get back from the Mun.
Well, the engine has a like a generator on it.
Right.
So I just need to point retrograde here and hope that I won't re-enter the Mun. Turn SAS off while I warp to my sphere of influence.
Oh, maybe one day my game will finish loading back up after crashing.
Oh, it's the Bob Show right now?
That's been the Bob Show for a little bit.
Oh, God. All right. All right, we gotta... No, why?
What's happening?
My ship won't Stabilize.
That's weird.
And I'm like, why is my orbit increasing in size? There we go. All right. Well, because my battery keeps depleting. Okay, we're going to turn SAS off and control. Maybe no, that's not working with SAS off because. All right. Oh, god damn it.
What?
I'm gonna crash into the mun right now. Maybe I should just... That's why my... Oh.
I take it it's going well then.
Yeah, incredibly well.
Is the satellite in place?
It's not showing up. It still shows up. It's not showing up on my screen. I think I have to change it from debris to whatever.
Hang on. Let me see if I can. Shouldn't be listed as debris, but for some reason it is. I will fly said satellite. I don't know how well it's going to work not in a polar orbit, but let's see here. Where is the freaking probe core on this thing? Or did you not put a probe core on this?
There's I put a bunch of antennas on it and the... whatchamacallit.
You have to put a probe on it.
No, I flew it up there in the capsule. The probe is only for...
No, you have to have a probe on it.
Why do you have to have a probe?
Because you can't operate anything that doesn't have a probe or a crew member.
It's a satellite. It's
and
got
then
antennas.
all the satellites have... Every single satellite we have has a probe on it.
I quit. Good night. I hope your game loaded. I'm done. I'm done. Rage quitting. Good night, everybody.